Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another special and exciting episode of This One's For You, the show where normally I choose a song and come up with some convoluted logic that lets me dedicate it to someone significantly more famous than I am. But this is part of a special 8-part series where because there is something massively wrong with me, uh, I decided to write parodies for a bunch of TV shows that haven't aired in years or decades, even, because they're really catchy songs. And it all started because somebody posted part of a parody of the Cheers theme song. And I love the Cheers theme song. It's one of the great theme songs of all TV-dom, and inspired me to make my own. And as I got to writing this parody, it became more and more focused on a singular character. And so I got this idea. Well, it doesn't really, make sense for only one character to get, this song. So being a completely sane person, I'm like, well, I'll just write 8 parody songs and then sing them, because that's not crazy at all. So yes, this is actually going to be the Cheers theme song. The song itself is called "Where Everybody Knows Your Name," and I'm only going to be doing the shortened intro version. It's not going to be the whole song because it's a really long song. But this one specifically is dedicated to the amazing Taliesin Jaffe, who's taken over a lot more responsibilities over at Geek and Sundry. He does Gather Your Party now. He does the Wednesday Club with Amy Dallin and all that stuff. Like you see him all the time on there. And so yes, Mr. Jaffe, if you are watching this, thank you so much for letting my craziness infect you for just a little bit. Yeah, I wrote all of these in a night, so don't be expecting Shakespeare. One of the reasons I've left this for second to last, you guys will understand why the last one is the last one when I do the last one. But big reason for this one is this is a really high song. And I'm a baritone bass, and so this is probably vocally one of the most stressful on my voice itself. Yeah, I left it. I recorded the other ones in one big old lump, and then I left the last two. I waited a few hours to let my voice cool down and everything like that. So yeah, that's the reason why this one has taken so long. Nothing else than that. The song itself is called "Who Everybody Knows His Name," and it's all about how everybody knows all of Percy's names except for me. And like a dummy, I don't actually have his page up to look it up, but it's like Percival von Frederick Kulowski von Liechtenstein. Doodah, doodah, da. He has like 70 names. And so everybody just calls him Percy because it's simpler. And so that's kind of the whole point of the song. And I get to, and again, I get to sing a song that I grew up with. I grew up watching, reruns of Cheers, despite the fact that I'm relatively certain it was canceled either before I was born or shortly afterwards. So yes, if you've never heard the Cheers theme song, it is a beautiful theme song. Go look it up. But it starts off, there's always a cold open in the show, and then you hear this really nice piano chord, ba 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 doo doo da da, and then it drops down an octave. Doom ba doo 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 da. Making your way in Whitestone today takes everything you've got. Vampires, liches, and those undead, they're a temperamental lot. Wouldn't you like for them to flee? Then just wait for Percy, who everybody knows his name. And even in Long John's knows no shame. You want to see his no mercy as he blows them all away. Just call him Percy, 'cause everybody knows his name. You want to hear all his names clear, 'cause he's got like 70. Just call him Percy, 'cause everybody knows his name. So that is my parody of Where Everybody Knows Your Name. For the illustrious Taliesin Jaffe. Mr. Jaffe, if you're still watching after that piss poor performance, I appreciate it. I sincerely do. I hope you guys are having as much fun listening to these as I had writing them, because I really felt very clever writing them. Singing them now, days later, I realized they're not nearly as clever as I thought they were. But that doesn't matter now, because I made one for each of you, and you are all wonderful, nice people, and will pretend that you're really touched by them as you let your ears bleed from my poor singing and singing things I never should have sung before. Anyway, this is number 7. There's one more. It is the one I'm the most proud of. It is also the one that is the most technically difficult for me. But if you want to see it, either subscribe to the channel or follow me on Twitter. I'm at Trader Jody. I will be tweeting incessantly about these because, again, I am far too proud of these. Much more proud of them than I really should be for something so silly and juvenile. But I think every so often you need a little bit of silly and juvenile, especially with all the weird stuff that's been going on in my life recently. So... yes, again, for everyone else, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Mr. Jaffe, again, I consider you an incredible, amazing person in general, a phenomenal actor, a great role player, and I can't wait to see the next campaign, which should be starting relatively soon by the time you guys see this. So, anyway, that's all for me. There's one left, guys, I promise. And if you guys really do enjoy this, let me know in the comments. I might do more parodies and stuff like that. Who knows? Maybe the other ones will actually have accompaniment and stuff like that. Who knows? Anyway, that's all for me, and I will see you guys next time. All right? Bye-bye.